Alright, it's Saturday. My doggies come to spend some time over here. Yeah, we did some hacker stuff. With a USB. I got it. What are you talking about? This early in the morning? I extracted the data from my sister's PC. Does she expect anything? I think it will be okay. Oh, I've been waiting for this. Gimme. I have to head to school right now, though. Oh, my bad. Bring it right after then. I'm gonna punish you if you're late.
Looks like it went well. I wonder what we'll find. Oh,
we shall see.
We should get over to school.
Going to school on a Saturday. Sounds sucky, man. Alright. Wish our principal would have a change of heart. He knew all about Kamoshida, but kept his mouth shut. Ridiculous. Well, let's vote him up on the fan site. Can't imagine the Phantom Thieves wouldn't go after someone so rotten. You know? Yeah, I guess so. Sure, other teachers knew too. Anyone who did deserves a change of heart. Yeah, but wait. What if it messes up our school trip? Maybe we should wait until after. I remember when I was in grade 8 on the German exchange trip. One of the main teachers in the German program couldn't make it on the trip, so the principal just came with us instead, even though he doesn't speak German. But he was a fun guy. Next week is the school trip you've all been looking forward to. Have you been getting ready? Your destination is none other than Hawaii. Hope your passport isn't about to expire. Like, going on a school trip to Hawaii, that sounds amazing there. Like, I guess if they're going on a trip that's meant to combine fun, bettering a language with, I guess, English there, and going to somewhere that would be close by to Japan, like, that's a convenient place to go to then, I guess. Because I was just about to say, like, when I think Hawaii, I think more, like, tropical kind of vacation place rather than educational kind of place, not like when I, went to Germany, you know. Heading out on Wednesday, so there's no time to get a new one printed. I mean, I got my passport before going to Italy this past October, like 2 days before my flight or something like that, because of how insanely backed up it was. And, you know, that was after waiting in line for like half the day to file for an emergency passport, because they didn't get my passport to me in the time that they were supposed to. Yeah, I'm sure you'll enjoy your time sightseeing Hawaii more if you have enough knowledge. But I got my passport. Now that Kusa-kun, look closely at this picture so I can finally, like, leave the country some more. So, I don't know, maybe this coming summer I'll spend more time, like, visiting friendos in the States or something like that. This is King Kamehameha. Okay. Is that where the name Kamehameha comes from? And, I believe that's Dragon Ball there. It's bad that I've never seen Dragon Ball, I'm sorry. Founder of Hawaii. Each hand in this famous statue means something, but do you know what the right represents? I don't know. I never knew that. If I had to guess, I would guess prosperity. Whoops, that's the log. Oh, I'm not connected to the network right now. Gosh dang it, do I still have that tab open there? It's a reference to him. Gotcha. Yeah, news to me. I still have a tab open with a bunch of hours. Answers. So let's see here. September classroom answers. Hey, it is prosperity! According to this site. That hasn't let me wrong yet. That's right. Also, I thought I could slack off in other classes, like, maybe this one's set in stone because, you know, it's setting up plot stuff coming up. Right hand represents the prosperity of Hawaii. And the spear in the left hand represents peace. Yeah, when you get to stab people peacefully. I mean, as an aside, it seems the statue is not of King Kamehameha himself. After Kamehameha's death, another king commissioned the statue, using a boy from his court as the model. Wow, really? Kusa-kun seemed kind of smart, doesn't he? It was honestly a pretty good guess then, right? It's really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Wow. I'm so smart. Hope you'll make the most of your 5 days there. Let me just say I have a fondness for macadamia nuts, so... Souvenirs, huh? I definitely wouldn't want to get some wooden figurine. Can't understand why people would send... Wait, can't understand why people would send things like that as gifts. There were some really, really wacky gifts to give to people as souvenirs that I saw during my time in Italy. When we went over to visit the ruined city of Pompeii, there was a bunch of you know, souvenir stands and stuff like that in the front trying to sell stuff. And I found out during my time visiting there that apparently the body and like the idea and depictions of the body were actually like a really big cultural thing in Pompeii. And it seems the souvenir stands would play into that. And, you know, the whole idea back then of, you know, the body and nude artwork and stuff like that was a really big thing then. And focusing on genitals. So there was literally dick bottle openers that were being sold just outside the ruined city of Pompeii. That I don't know if I mentioned that part on stream before, but there was a lot of those being sold. And it got a bunch of tourists to laugh and stuff. But yeah, in terms of wacky things to get for people as souvenirs, I did not buy one, but you know, there was part of me that thought it would be like really funny to give to someone, but
Leave it to me.
oh, auto advance.
Whoa, you grabbed all these? Are they for Hawaii?
If we're gonna lay low, we might as well enjoy it. Oh, look at this one! Gigantic sea turtle sightseeing on some beach.
Come on, food's more important than some turtle. You really don't find steak this big and thick in Japan.
No, if I had to choose, I'd go for the turtles.
Mahi-mahi?
I'd much rather go
Is that
sea
like
turtles
fish? Think it's
than go
good?
after food.
It seems that it's the season for schools all around. We're going on our school trip as well.
Yeah? Where are you guys going?
I believe it's Los Angeles.
That doesn't suit you at all, Yusuke. I bet you wanted to go somewhere like Nikko or Nara.
Anywhere is acceptable. After all, the mineral pigments used for Japanese art were originally imported.
Hawaii and Los Angeles, huh? Which would you want to go to?
Is that even a question? LeBlanc, I'd rather go to Hawaii. I'm gonna say this.
What country's that?
Our place. Wait, are you scared of airplanes? So we won't be seeing each other for a while. We'll make sure to buy a souvenir for you. Ooh, here comes some interesting data. This is just from a quick glance, but it says perpetrated and connected. It means that mental shutdowns aren't coincidence. That this is a case with a culprit behind it. Actually, it's not just about people having shutdowns. Looks like she's inferring that the psychotic breakdown incidents are connected to the same case.
Go Makoto, sis!
How long do you think it'll take to analyze all of it? There's a lot, so it's not happening overnight. But I'll manage by the time you guys get back. I demand souvenirs from Hawaii and LA for my reward. I don't really get all this, but you're as amazing as always, Futaba. I guess it's called an information war? Oh, it's so high-tech and modern. Kinda reminds me of a movie. We're the Phantom Thieves, so it's not that big a deal. I mean, I can turn into a car and stuff, too.
Come on, don't try and compete with her.
What did you say? You're fine the way you are, Morgana. Like, you're cheeky cute? Cute? Leon,
Well, we'll continue this when we get back from the trip. I can't wait to see how much the Phantom Thieves' popularity has increased by then.
I mean, it probably won't increase that much if we're not doing anything really during that time. Oh, hi! What the hell? And yeah, that's a fair point there. Oh, and I can have the doggy cam on. Don't forget to prepare yourselves for the trip, okay? You're really sounding like a teacher right now, man. What are you even saying that for? Didn't I tell you? I'll be coming along. What? Teachers have asked me to chaperone the trip in their place. Like, wouldn't you come along as a student anyway, though? Or what do I know? Wait, what? I didn't hear a damn thing about that. Is there a problem? Our trip's ruined. I'm glad we could go together. Yes, I was worried about how many troublemakers will be there. Are you talking about us? But why are they having you go at all, Makoto? It seems some teachers have to stay behind to deal with that tabloid article. So they decide to get a couple of third years to act as additional chaperones. Okay. So I guess it's a thing, it's a trip that second years would do. Kind of like how it was always the grade 8 students that would go on the Germany trip. It seems a few others besides myself will be going as well. Oh, I see. Either way, this overseas trip has been truly long awaited. I expect leaving Japan will be a great eye-opener for us. This is a wonderful opportunity, so we should be sure to enjoy it. Don't forget souvenirs. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome home, Akusta-kun. Hope you don't mind that I'm intruding on your home again. I expect we've both had a long day. I was out until now with work, but I think I can finally take a break. You're not planning on anything too strenuous tonight, are you? I'll say I've got things to do right now. Okay. In that case, I think I'll head out. Didn't want to impose after all. Thank you, boss. Alright, I'll hang out with him another time. In that case. I just want to check my other things, and then I was gonna potentially hang out with him. Shop's still open, try to stop by. Yeah, I'll do it at some point here. How are you? I'm Becky. Yeah. My grandma's perfect, but my health is not. That is my situation. Would you like to pay? Sure. Sure, let's do that. I waited a while after responding, but she hasn't replied. Wonder why. She was the one who invited me. She might be working as a maid. Let's call her from the blonde later. Okay. Kawakami didn't reply. I tried calling her directly. This is the head nurse at Aoyama Hospital, speaking on behalf of Kawakami-san. Kawakami-san actually collapsed and she's been admitted to our hospital. Do you know our hospital's address? Her room number is... This isn't good. Let's head over there right away. Oh yeah, that's not great.
Jeez.
I'm just a little overworked. No need to make a big deal about it. But thanks for coming all this way to visit me. How could I collapse at a time like this? I really need to make some money. How am I going to make today's payment? There you are. What's going on, Miss Kawakami? Called the school, but no one answered.
What?
You literally tracked her down in the hospital and asked what's going on? She's in the hospital, you fool. What do you think is going on? Takase-san. You contacted the school? Well, you weren't answering your phone. I thought you finally answered. It was a nurse who told us you were here. It's really an inconvenience for us when you miss a payment, you know. Oh, these are the two who had that kid that were the guardians of that kid that they probably didn't care about and are just, you know, using her for apology money. Just using like that kid that they didn't care about death to like their own financial gain here. Now, it's not like she wanted to collapse. But our credit card payment is coming up soon, so we'll need you to transfer the money. I'm sorry. These are Takase-kun's guardians, ones I mentioned the other day. They took care of him. Who's this? He's one of my students. He came to visit me. Messing around with another student, huh? You never learn, do you? Just after all you did to him. I'm sorry. So, when are you going to transfer the money? I should be able to send it out tomorrow. Don't pay them. Akusta-kun. Stay out of this! I misread the name. Don't act so tough, kid. Our precious adoptive son, Taiki, died because of this woman. Honestly, she should have been fired. That's not... And yet, she still doesn't know her place. And she still continues to reach. We're gonna need you to show some remorse for what you did to him. In a material and undeniable way. I understand. I will pay you. So, it's not like we're trying to extort you. Is this gonna be a Mementos request? Can we change their hearts? But who was it that convinced Taiki to start studying when he needed to be working? This schoolwork on top of his part-time jobs overwhelmed him, which led him to that accident. Yeah, that clearly means that the person trying to help him with his struggling studies is totally the one responsible. Like, it's just such a backwards way of thinking. Like, they clearly just want financial gain out of this. Because, again, as I was saying the last time, if he was put into the care of these two, and, you know, is still just a high school student, you know, hasn't even gotten out of high school, and isn't being cared for by his guardians to the point that he needs to work multiple jobs just to be able to get by, then they're crummy guardians that, you know, are either in, like, the crummiest possible situation as a whole, or, you know, don't care about him. And they do not look to be people who are coming from, you know, really horrific conditions where they're struggling to, you know, get by, get meals on a daily basis, stuff like that, you know. So just like, oh, he died, time to use his death as an opportunity to extort this teacher out of money, see what way we can gain from this. Schoolwork. Okay, yeah, that's an accident. Poor Taiki. It's almost like he was murdered. So you no longer feel regret. In that case, perhaps we should sue the Board of Education. Or should we have a chat with your school? Either way, your days of a teacher will be over. Well, we're looking forward to receiving your payment. I have to figure out a way to make more money. I guess transferring to our sister company is the only way. I think there's 3 more. I can't believe I'm getting scolded by my student. Why? Why are you so interested in helping me? I'm not worth it. You know what? I'm gonna stop worrying about it. The money, I'll pay it. I'll do everything Master tells me to do. Meow. I'm so tired. All I really want is a way to apologize to Takase-kun. So if his guardians demand money, then I just have to pay them. Isn't there another way? Sorry, I'm not quite back to 100% yet, so my thoughts are all over the place. I'm going to get some rest. I appreciate you coming to visit me today. It made me really happy. I feel like Kawakami is starting to depend on me. I was surprised that didn't just become like a Mementos request there. Temperance rank 7. Yeah, I'm not super fond of those people either. They seem like actual scum, is what it is. Seems like. Wouldn't have cared about the stretch from the doogie. Wouldn't have cared about the kid at all. And the moment that he dies, it's like, well, time to use this as an opportunity for financial gain.
All right.
Like actual disgusting behavior. I'll be released first thing tomorrow morning, so don't worry. The IVs here work really well. Visiting hours are over.
I'll see
Get
you
home
later.
safe, okay? Jeez. Jeez. Alright, it's Sunday. It's been a while since I've gone and gotten a fun drink. Social stat 1. Who should I vote for in the rankings? Probably Shrek. Isn't this kind of interesting? Treat it like the Smash ballot. Akechi's a detective, right? He seems kind of incompetent. Talks big, but he doesn't even do anything. I hate people like that. They're all talk. I feel bad for Akechi. Straight up. What's happening? Hey, do you go to arcades a lot? There's a forum post that's been bothering me lately. Apparently, there's a nasty gamer at an arcade nearby. I hate nasty gamers. Nasty how? The sounds of it, he's a frequent cheater. Lately, he's been focused on a popular shooting game called Gunabout and ruining people's fun. According to the post, he mostly spends his time down at the arcade called Gigolo on Central Street. It might just be a game, but cheating isn't excusable.
A nasty game.
I mean, it depends on a toxic gamer. Yeah, it could well be that. I mean, it depends on how you're cheating. Like, if you're cheating in a multiplayer game that, you know, makes an unfair experience for other players, you know, then that's uncool. If it's something like at an arcade where you're getting, you know, these unbeatable scores and showing everyone else up for like better social standing by cheating, it's like, yeah, that's not a-okay. You gotta get those high scores off your own merit. Like last time I was at an arcade. But if you're cheating in like a single player game where the only thing it changes is your own experience, who cares? You know, we don't often cheat on games on this channel, but sometimes, very rarely, we do. Like the Planet Coaster Ghostbusters DLC that came out, where that, like, I grew up playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. Like, I'm quite familiar with it, and like I know how to play those games well. But that DLC part was just like so dang rigged. I couldn't figure out how to get through, and I put so many hours in, and I just wanted to showcase how the DLC part ended. So we just cheated, being like, yeah, whatever. And you know, it's clearly shown on the series. It's clearly shown that I am cheating. It's not like it was some big secret or anything like that. It's like, yeah, let's just cheat to the end and, you know, see how this ends and just acknowledge that I didn't do it normally because it's so weirdly designed. Or for example, in Tales of Symphonia, to save time on grinding off camera, to grind like a bazillion levels for however many hours, I just load up Cheat Engine and I just like set an EXP multiplier so that I faced some enemy and it's actually like 200 battles the equivalent of. And it's like, all right, we've leveled up a decent bit. Now we can keep on playing the game, you know? We never get OP until Symphony. We never try to get like super crazy over leveled in that playthrough. Just try to use it from time to time to stick around average level without grinding or doing side quests, just sticking to story stuff, especially considering sessions are far and few between because it's a multiplayer playthrough and it's kind of difficult to find things that work for everyone's schedules. So if you're cheating in a single player game where the only difference that makes is your own experience, who cares? But if it's a multiplayer game where it gives you an unfair advantage, or you're doing something in a thing where it's single player, but it's like a social thing with other people, like at an arcade. Yeah, those are not cool. You may have spent too much time making a dumb animation thingy for the video. Oh no, what have you made? Mishmas. Oh, it's voice acted. Yeah.
Let's go see what this is all about.
Winners don't use cheats. So you know, cheating in a game is fine if you do it in something like that, where the only thing that it affects is like your own experience, you know. If it's a multiplayer game, that's no bueno, or if it's such thing like arcade, or like, you know, if you're something like a speedrunner. If you're like a freaking speedrunner and you're like cheating or splicing or doing whatever the heck to try and make it seem like you're better than everyone else and gain this social standing, yeah, that's actual scum. You're leaving for your school trip next Wednesday. Maybe we should take care of what we can do before then. Like, I have no respect for people that do that. But, you know, if someone just blankly asked me, is cheating bad in a video game, I'd be like, not necessarily. Context matters, you know? Like, context absolutely matters here. But it can be. It can be bad, but if you're the only one affected, who cares? It's when it starts affecting other people that it's not okay. Oh, this is a sign, but I won't be at church this week. I'm going to Los Angeles for my school trip. This is my first time overseas, so I'm a little nervous. We'll continue with your lessons by turn. Okay, cool. Well, let me take a screen recording and send it to you if you want to give viewers a sneak peek. What's this gonna be here? What do we have? I see you continuing to send like messages in our DMs to pin to keep track of it. You could always start like, you know, a Google Doc or something like that and just link things. That's usually what I do. I mean, if you want to use our DMs to like pin things to keep track of like things where credit needs to be given, like, I'm sure, like, I guess. Have you been taking care of your body? I'm sorry that I'm struggling with words. All my patients have suddenly become ill lately, so you're okay. I can examine you if you'd like. Waiting for her at the clinic. Maybe. Maybe. Looks pretty healthy for now. Yeah, let's go ahead and save once again. I'm almost at 80 hours. 1 minute and then it's 80 hours. Wow. Oh, we can hang out with Futaba. Oh, maybe I should do that. You know? Maybe that's what I should do. So, wait, how do I hang out with Futaba? Is she just like downstairs or something? Is she hanging out here? Like, where is she? Or is she at home? Now then, I need to think about tonight's dinner. What ingredients did I have left? Oh, it's Sunday. That means, oh, no. Also, speaking of Sunday, this, right? Go get a social stat drink. No, God, I'm so dumb. This way. Yeah, today is Sunday. Charm, sure, that. Chug it down. Nice chugging, that's how you do it. Neat. Bam, look at that. Crazy, man. Point up. Okay, now they're healthy, let's go somewhere else. Yeah, so she's on like the back streets then, right? Is what this must be, because that one's blue. Like, who should I spend my time with? She's just outside? Well, I just sent it. Okay, what's this gonna be here? Let's have a look-see. If I just like, what is this that you made? The first being to eliminate the middleman. If you go through another seller, well, they're going to need a cut so they can turn a profit too. But what if there was a cheat code to further diminish the already dying middleman from the equation to generate more sales in a way where the only additional expenses is production and shipping costs? Why, such a solution does exist. Just offer exclusive in-game content that's impossible to ever get otherwise. And then we can make it even more appealing by offering digital rewards that are clearly... And there's that meme, yeah. Yeah, just slap it there. I feel like one recommendation that I would have here is a okay, there is a thing there. I'm just noticing now. When I first saw this image here, the first idea that I got was like consumer rather than like a store clerk. I wonder if you can find like a PNG of like a GameStop hat or something like that to slap on here to make it more evident, because this kind of blends in or something like that, if that is meant to be like, you know, working at a thingamabob there, like to make it a lot clearer that this is, you know, the middleman of, you know, a game store that you have to go through is the thing. I think that would definitely illustrate that point a bit better. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, that's certainly something. Just slap them on out of there. My goodness gracious. So, yeah. You could say that the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet essay production is underway, but not because I've started any editing yet, because I haven't. Hi, there's a cat. I've been working on some more script stuff, but I haven't started any editing yet myself. Which, oh, speaking of, I've been amassing clips to send over to you. I'm not done yet. I mean, I could just send over what I have so far, because it is a lot of clips. Like, if I go to my game footage folder, let's see here. I organize like every game that I have footage of for like any reason there. And if I go to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet here, I've been amassing clips, and I always title them like in, you know, a numbered kind of order. Like Auto Battle 1, Auto Battle 2 that showcase like various bugs. I started downloading some of the future ones a little bit in advance, so I was like, whoops, I should probably have them be in like the order that they occurred for a good sense of when things are. So all the ones I download before, I put a T at the end, and I'm gonna like figure out what order they go in at the end after I download all the previous stuff. So in case anyone's wondering what the freaking T's are, that's just my way of saying temporary and getting through that. As of like the Ghost Gym, which was like, what, I still have 2 more gyms to do after that. By the time of like Gym 6, I already have like 10 clips of the camera clipping through the world. So, you know, I have a lot of those. There's a lot of like weird despawning and stuff like that. There's that. Oh, there was my game crash. I've only had 1 game crash so far. Apparently a lot of other people have had like way more game crashes. I'm surprised I haven't had more. There's stuff with distant fully loaded birds. I'm starting to download some Twitter clips as well, and I'm just putting like the name of their like @ there for proper credit and stuff after, which if I open this, you know, some glitches that I haven't run into myself, man, that is loud, you know, things that are fun there. So I still have a lot of my own clips to download, and I have to go through like my Twitter likes and download more things like that. All kinds of floating stuff there. So I have a lot of clips amassed here already, evidently. Some of them aren't even glitches. Some of them are just like noticing, you know, stuff like that where it's like, okay, this would have been a lot better with voice acting. I love the high glitch. Isn't it great? But yeah, this is one of my favorite clips of the that I've seen in the game at all. This one's so good. It's gotta be one of the funniest ones. Okay. Okay, there's that. And then I also have like assets of things like that. There's like trailers, stuff like that. So, you know, I have a lot of things here. You see that one? It's so good. It's so dang good. It's amazing. So I have all this stuff. So, you know, I have a lot of clips already. I want to start in 2023 posting shorts. So some of the funnier ones I've started putting in this folder called For Shorts. And I want to see if I can figure out starting to post like shorts on the channel of like Twitch clips, maybe like once or twice a week, something like that. Like get a whole bunch prepared and just queue them up, because short form content is the new hip thing with the kids nowadays. And it'd also be fun to have like, you know, a playlist of shorts that are just like some of the wackiest Twitch clips that we've had throughout the you know, throughout the years on the channel. So I've been I have a folder open for like all our ongoing playthroughs / soon to start playthroughs. Do I have one of my other drive yet? Okay, here's old recordings and stuff. Shorts there. Yeah, so I have like a whole bunch of these that I just like looked up all the most popular Twitch clips on my channel over the years, and I have a whole bunch of these sorted by date and stuff like that. And I'll edit them down and put them into the completed shorts folder, and then I'm figuring things out, but we're gonna get into doing like shorts around here in the near future. But anyway, I have a lot of clips here. So, you know, it'd be great for the chapter when you actually get into post-release Scarlet and Violet. What with just like all the you know, well, I mean, everything here will definitely be a really good. There's some that, you know, some people post in the Discord server. I know Destine was like, oh, if you want to use that in your video essay, do so. So I was like, okay, I'll download it. And yep, there's Pokemon behave underwater exactly the same as in Legends Arceus. You love to see it. You know, yeah, those would be really good there. But if you just want like some general gameplay clips and stuff like that, I already have plenty. I was gonna like wrap up downloading and titling all my current clips that I do have made on Twitch, and then I was gonna make them into a zip and see about sending them over. But you know, looking at this, how many items is this? 207 items. That's probably more than enough. I can, you know, it's like 200 clips, so you know, it's probably fine to just send you what there is, right? I should kind of download a few of your episodes for B-roll. Okay, got you there. But yeah, in terms of like actual clips where wackier, more outlandish stuff is happening like that, I can probably just, you know, send a bunch over. Maybe not all 200. But yeah, in hindsight, maybe I don't need to amass all of them and then send them over, because 200 is already a lot. I'm really gonna have my work cut out for me when it comes to putting things together for that essay, huh? Oh my goodness. But yeah, let's just see here. There's a screenshot where they took your arm. Wait, was that one of the things in the folder as well? Because yeah, I, you know, record some things here sometimes. Was that one of my thingamabobs in the folder? Because that sounds like it's the kind of thing that I would screenshot. Because if I, are you just saying if I haven't, like I should do it? Because, okay, it wasn't. But you're saying like I totally should, because I could, yeah. I think I did actually screenshot it at one point. I think I have it saved on my phone, and I was gonna send it to my computer. If that's all a-okay to use there, because I do think it's funny. You know, if that is a-okay with your permission, because I do think it's pretty funny. Just posting an innocent screenshot, and it's like, where'd the arm go? It's like, wait, what? There's no arm, you know? Okay, oh, cool. Because I might. You know, Harmonia. Oh, that's right. Send a screen cap of the updated version. All right, let's see this here. You just... That's not a hat. That's just GameStop your name. Cool. Well, yeah, I love it when store employees wear like their badge on their forehead. Well, so about what happened in Akihabara. I really messed up. Futaba looks really depressed. Maybe you should cheer up. I might be able to comfort Futaba if my kindness were selfless. Oh, dang. Oh, my kindness needs to be better. Probably wants to make a shitpost using those clips like what you did for Malate and Legends Arceus. Combine their powers. You know, one of the things that Eagle has proposed doing for potential editing work, if I don't have, like, video essay stuff to give him, is, like, you know, doing a funny moments compilation of some of my Pokemon stuff, because he's made a couple funny moments compilations for me already, and could do a Pokemon one. And I thought about it, but it's like, you know, I already have, like, the mini compilations in the BDSP and Legends Arceus essays, and, you know, have gone through most of the clips within those essays. But, you know, with all the clips that are going to be a Master Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, that could maybe be done for Scarlet and Violet before the release of the video essay. I've thought about it. You know, I've definitely thought about it, for sure. Once worked in a place where you had your name tag on your hat. That's so much we could do with Pokemon, yeah. So I have been thinking about it. I have been giving it a big think there. Maybe I should just go take like the next level of the Big Bang Challenge, and I'll get like a whole bunch more social stat points. I mean, I might not get kindness stuff. I mean, the current movie that's playing is a kindness one. So maybe I should actually do that. I'm at your convenience store job. So maybe we should actually do that. If you want to, feel free to send it to you after you finish that chapter. I'd have to send stuff like after my playthrough's done and like all the clips are done. And then therefore I can send you like, you know, all the clips from the playthrough. Instead of it being something that I need to constantly update, you know. So it's something that I can, you know, follow up with about whether it be something done or not once the playthrough is done, you know. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. And we can appreciate more since we have the art of cinema. Almost time for the movie to start. Let's grab a seat. So yeah, there's that. Take your time.
It was him. He stole the silverware. He even stole the candlesticks. Thief, confess your crime. Oh, is there no God in this world?
That Bishop guy is too much. You should cut the other guy some slack. I felt like I was able to learn how to be more compassionate to others. Thanks to the craft of cinema, I'm able to enjoy the film on a deeper level. Cool. Bam! I'm gonna need to get that kindness up to help Futaba. Watch the credits all the way to the very end.
Let's head back.
Alright, let's go home. Yeah, let's go do that. But yeah, I gotta go back to editing for a bit, then gonna head to bed. Alright, sounds good, Eagle. Alright.
You're back.
You're back. I'm so bored. What are you talking about? Analyze that data. My PC's doing all the work. That leaves me with nothing. We're preparing for our school trips. None of us have the time to entertain you right now. Oh shoot, I need to go shopping. All I need is a toothbrush, right? What are you panicking for? There's a lot I need. Shampoos, lotions, conditioners. Ah, that reminds me. I should pack a canvas. This trip will be a prime painting opportunity. Well, it won't be enough, though. No, it's more than enough. No, I should bring 3. Inspiration may strike at any moment in time. Now, regarding canvas size. Bigger is better, yes? What are you asking us for? What I mean is, you shouldn't take shit like that with you. You can always buy some canvases over there. Being able to talk to each other opening like that must be nice. Oh, poor Morgana. Also, love that you missed the Pokemon or whatever those videos. I saw it. I didn't read it out loud, but I did see it there. I did indeed. Let's see here. Can you hear me out? I mean, the one tab that I have open that says when the unique days for skills at the jazz club are is one. Today is one of those days, and then the next one will be the 25th apparently. So we might go get those. So important question: who you date? I haven't even met everyone yet. We haven't even gotten to the part of the story where we have like all the characters yet. You know, so I don't know. Oh man, I'm not entirely sure. I think I can vibe with the situation that Makoto has going on of trying to like prove her usefulness to the group. I think that's cool there. I and a lot of other people evidently can vibe a lot with Futaba as well. You know, is another situation there. So I don't know, maybe one of those two or something. So hold on, it's over in here. So I don't know, maybe something like that. I'm thirsty for the teacher. It is an option, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I will. Yeah, I mean, he's like, tonight's cocktails charge today's original drink. Maybe you'll be able to discover a new side of yourself. Maybe one you never knew about. Sounds pretty cool. Singers coming on 9-5, drinking cocktails while listening to live music. Sounds pretty adult, huh? But yeah. But I mean, what do you expect from me? Fire Emblem Fates is my favorite Fire Emblem game, after all. I looked up and found out that Ryuji does get charged like later just by leveling up. And Yusuke is probably the next physical attacker, so I think I will do that. So, you know, thought it was 3 houses. What? You thought 3 houses was my favorite Fire Emblem game? God, no. Yeah, then we're gonna take a stroll. Just let me know when we're heading home.